Hello, Knights fans. Back with this week's edition of the FDU Men's Basketball Report with the NEC champion head coach, Greg Herenda. Coach, we went out to CBS Sports Network in New York the other night. We've been on NBC. You've done countless radio shows around the country. Be honest, this is the one you were looking forward to the most.
This is home, baby. This is home. And you know what? I'm tired. It's really, when you look at like the Mike Krzyzewskis and the Boeheims, they have this on a constant basis. But when you make the NCAA tournament, this is my second Division I tournament. You just get people don't realize how bombarded, and it's all good, but it becomes a job. But it's been great. But to be here in Rothman and now be able to collect and take a deep breath and understand that we're again champions and we're going to the tournament and we have a selection show party and we're going to have a march to madness from the Rothman to Dickinson Hall into Wilson Auditorium. It's puts things in perspective, and it's madness and it's March, and we're a part of it again.
Yeah, obviously last Tuesday was such a great night, winning the championship at St. Francis. So many awesome storylines, family, friends, everyone in the building. Yeah. Now that you've had a couple days to digest it, as not too much, obviously you've been so busy, but a couple days just to reflect on the season so far. How proud are you of this team?
Well, that night was just the culmination of a lot of hard work. The video that you put together showed, especially offensively, everything we work on every day. It was eerily eye-opening, like our back doors, which we call Santas, and with our butlers and our dukes, and all the drills that we do just came out in fruition on that night. And that's why you win a championship, because it's what you do every day, all year, not just on that night. That's when it comes out. And defensively, we played a really, really potent offensive team, and we really didn't contain King too much, but we did a better job on Braxton. They missed foul shots, but I think our pressure and our ability to put our will on those guys shook them up a little bit, and that's why if you're not making free throws and you're not making the normal plays, sometimes your opponent is imposing will. And a lot of credit to St. Francis, but the championship credit goes to our guys, and it's and each guy, every single guy. If they didn't do it on the floor, was our practice guys. But Caleb was awesome. Jaleel Jenkins, Mike Holloway had 5 assists. Elijah, Darnell. I mean, come on, man. You just all 5, and then Brandon and all the way down did their job in a big way, and that's why we're advancing. And our goal is to win another basketball game, and then after that it'll be to win another game. But we really want to make history and win a game for Fairleigh Dickinson University and our Fairleigh Dickinson family.
Yeah, before we move ahead, I'm glad you brought up Caleb Bishop, because we talk so much about Mike, Darnell, Jaleel. Even Elijah's been a focus lately.
Right.
Caleb, he's had big games throughout the year, but he tends to really shine the brightest in the NEC tournament. I mean, he had the single game record for rebounds last year at LIU. Last year at St. Francis, he scored a career-high points. Another huge double-double this game at St. Francis. Have you noticed that his game just goes to another level here in the postseason?
Well, I think Caleb, that's who he is. I mean, Caleb is a high-level player when he reaches his potential, and when he doesn't, he bottoms out. And we've talked about it a lot, is Caleb being consistent is going to be the key going forward. But he's a 6'8", 6'9", step-out 3, dunker, passer, shot blocker, rebounder. He can handle the basketball, so his upside is huge, and he brought it out in the right time. And I spoke to Coach Hurley on the way back from St. Francis, and he was like, "What did you feed him on the way to Pennsylvania?" And I'm like, "Coach, man, you started it, and we're finishing it. And when he's a finished product, he could be Hall of Fame category, as is Darnell and as is Mike." So it's great to see Caleb bounce back after Robert Morris.
I'm sure Coach Hurley was so proud to see the maturation of Caleb and his development firsthand right there on the court. So now you look ahead, an exciting couple days here. You've had a couple days to catch your breath. You're really just now anxiously awaiting that Selection Sunday show on CBS. As Coach alluded to, we're going to be here in the Rothman for an open practice on Sunday at 4. Then we're going to do the March to Madness. Everyone's going to get in a line, and we're going to go right next door to Dickinson Hall, to Wilson Auditorium, and watch it live as a group as the Knights find out their next team. I know you were just talking to the guys about this. You may be a play-in game where you get another 16 seed and you play in Dayton and then go play a 1, or you go right to play a 1? You've heard that, you've gotten this question on radio shows. Just from your perspective, do you have a preference either way?
To be real honest with our fans out there and to yourself, I want to play on Wednesday because that gives you an extra day of rest. Last time we played on a Tuesday, and I want to play in Dayton and win a game against a really good team, but a like opponent, and then play on Friday against a #1 team in the country, or at least a 1 seed in the tournament on a Friday night. So it lasts the longest, and we win a game and we get rest. Now, if that happens, that would be great. If it doesn't happen, like I've been quoted, you know, if we're going to play on Mars, I'm on that space shuttle, bro. I'm right on it. But I don't think we're going to play on Mars. I think it's going to be Dayton, 70%, 30%. So tomorrow, Brian, on Saturday, we're practicing like we're playing a Division 1 seed. On Sunday, we're going to practice like we're playing a like opponent. So then on Monday, we'll know who we're playing, and then we can go to either one. So we have to prepare for 2 different opponents, and you know, we kind of started that today, and we're going to finish it tomorrow and Saturday, and we'll find out on Sunday.
Yeah, just not to get too much into it, but how different is it when you're preparing for a team that you don't know what the team is yet? Right. It could be a wide variety of styles, and how do you prepare for something like that?
I think you kind of know. Like, if the 1 seeds are going to have NBA players on it, that's a difference. In Dayton, there might be some guys that eventually become NBA players. So, you know, Duke is a different style than Carolina, as is Gonzaga, but, you know, our rebounding in that game is going to be essential. Transition defense, slowing those guys down, spreading them out, using the clock. And if we play a like opponent, we might play like we did against St. Francis and just go, go, go. So we got to be ready. In our program, you know, we change every day. I love the fact we put new quick hitters in, new defenses in. So we're not going to stop doing what we do, but we need to just move it one way or the other depending on our opponent.
Well, thanks for the time. I'm sure we'll catch up again, and we'll do a show.
We're going to NEC right now, so this is taped and everything, but that's okay. So we're spreading the word. It's FDU family. We're going up Cedar Lane and down Cedar Lane, pictures with the trophy, posters in all the businesses. So we're reaching out, and I think it's a good time to reach out.
Oh, definitely a great time to reach out, and as Coach said, they'll be out
Sunday night now.
Yeah, Sunday night. So tons and tons of content. I mean, Coach has been on countless radio shows, as we alluded to. Everything is at FDUnites.com right now. So if you missed something, definitely check back there. But so today they're going to Cedar Lane, the team. They're bringing the trophy. They're going to meet and greet with all the local community. Sunday is the big day. Sunday here at the Rothman Center. 4 o'clock, the doors are going to open. There's no charge. There's no tickets, anything. Free food will be here as well.
Open practice.
Open practice. So autographs with the players, pictures with the players, with the trophy. Come out and be one of us. Be a knight. And then we're going to march to Madness at 6 o'clock, a selection show with a big screen in Wilson Auditorium. So it's all on the website, but you got to be here for that. We have our front row seating for our alums, and everyone else will be up in the stands. So it's going to be exciting. Coach nailed it. Nothing else to add to that. But, of course, it's important. Be here Sunday. It'll be so fun. You get to celebrate with the guys. You're watching it together. You experience it all in person with our great team here, the 2019 NEC Champs.
We are family. You'll hear that song a lot. Yes. Brian, I got to run. Okay. Peace.
Coach is leaving us. As Coach said, we are family. We're not the universe or the nation. This is the Fairleigh Dickinson family, and come be a part of it on Sunday afternoon. And make sure you're checking back at FDUnites.com for all the content regarding the 2019 NEC Champions.